Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Today I got another beer from Wychwood for you, and it's a bottle of their Hobgoblin Gold. I picked this one up in Asda this week for £1. £1 for a 500ml bottle of any Wychwood beer is a good deal as far as I'm concerned. You can't even get a 330ml bottle of craft beer for that, so I had to buy it. I'm a big fan of Wychwood beers. I like the Hobgoblin, the original Hobgoblin itself, which is really good. I've not had this one for a while, but I remember the last time I had it, I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, as soon as I got it for such a good deal, I thought I'd review it, because I realised I haven't actually reviewed it yet. So yeah, without messing around, we'll get it done. So it's 4.5%, 4.5% ABV on this beer. It says, Hobgoblin Gold, gilt-edged golden beer. A golden treasure hidden within the Wychwood has been unearthed, and it's no fool's gold. The combination of 4 hop varieties and an infusion of wheat and malted barley results in a perfectly balanced golden beer with a huge hop punch. Yeah, it says it contains barley, malt and wheat. Doesn't go much into the ingredients, Wychwood beers, to be fair. 31st of December 2019 is the expiry date on this one, so it's a pretty fresh one. So say for £1, I had to get one. As ever, there is the Hobgoblin crown with the little Hobgoblin on it. Only difference is he's gold on this one. Let's get this beer out into a glass. See what we get. A little bit of smoke on the opening. Into the glass she goes. And straight away I'm getting a really pungent smell coming off of this. Leave that there. So there it is. There is the Hobgoblin Gold. It's definitely a gold looking. Looks like a lager, doesn't it? Decent enough levels of carbonation in this one. You can see the bubbles rising up there. It's maintained sort of a one finger of white fluffy head. It's getting aroma. Quite sweet. Almost like a honey aroma to it. Slight bit of citrus, bit of lemon there. You're getting the slightest bit of a hop aroma in there as well, but it's very sweet, very citrusy. It smells a bit like a lager, but maybe a slightly stronger lager, if that makes any sense. But definitely citrus, lemon citrus, definitely a little bit of honey I'm getting on the aroma. Very sweet. Let's get a taste. Cheers, guys. It's very quick. It's a very quick taste. Lots of sweetness. That citrusy and sweet note I got on the aroma really comes through in the flavour as well. Straight away. Yeah, the aroma and the taste complement each other. Quite a crisp, big citrus taste initially, but sweeter. You know, you compare this to a lager. It tastes like I'm drinking a Stella, but a slightly sweeter, smoother version of the Stella. It's not as harsh with the carbonation levels. It tastes like a smoother, sweeter lager, if I'm honest. But there's a nice hoppy taste at the end that lingers for a little while. I say a little while. It's still there now, but that's all you're left with. That kind of citrus and sort of honey sweetness I mentioned goes very quickly. And it's gone. And then that hoppiness comes in. He hasn't specified which hops are used, which is a shame. Hasn't even specified. I mean, it says there's barley malt in there. Obviously, the original Hobgoblin is a darker ale. Has a lot of the crystal malts in it. A completely different characteristic. This just tastes like a smooth and slightly sweeter lager. And then that hoppiness. The hoppiness is really the main flavour to this beer, I'm finding. So you get the citrus, you get the honey sweetness, that fades, and then those hops kick in. There's no real sort of massively malty middle ground to speak of. No sort of caramel or toffee or anything like that. It's very much citrus, sweetness, and then hops at the back end. It's not bad. It's not great. But it's drinkable. Certainly not as good as the original Hobgoblin, as far as I'm concerned. And there are golden ales out there that I would drink over this, definitely. But for £1 a bottle, you can't go wrong, can you? So, yeah. Hobgoblin Gold, 4.5% golden ale. It's a nice looking beer. It's a generally good tasting beer. It's not the best. It won't blow your socks off or anything like that. I'm going to give it a score, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So 6 out of 10 for Wychwood's Hobgoblin Gold. I picked this up in Asda for £1. I'm not sure if that's a nationwide thing. It may well be. But yeah, have a look at your local Asda if you fancy having a go on this. £1 a bottle. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. 6 out of 10 for Hobgoblin Gold. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much.